It's Thursday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and help my living.
It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on Thursday, day 395 in a row. Day 395. It's official, guys. We're here together. We're making it happen. Magic. And I just wanted to chat with you guys today about leading with confidence. I think that's a very important thing we all need to focus in on. Because every single thing we do in life, if we do it confidently, we do it well. That's not like a guess. I'm not just throwing it at a wall and seeing if it sticks. It is the only fact I know. If you do something and you feel good about it, you do well. Just think about anything that you've done in your life. The more you do it, the more confident you get at it, the better you get at it, the stronger you feel, the more you feel like you could dominate. Now, if you went at it the first day with that same, trick yourself into thinking, I'm great at this, so I'm going to go and do it. When I think back to learning how to play the guitar, when I bought my guitar, my mindset was already on singing and playing that guitar. Day one, that's what I was practicing. I didn't even have a thought of failure. There was no such thing in my mind. I stated to my friend, by next year, I will be able to play every single one of Dave Matthews' songs. We're going to get together. I'm going to be singing them and playing them for all of our friends. 6 months in, I'd done that and started writing. You don't know what's going to happen, but I thrust myself into music. It's amazing when you find a passion for something and you start to find that confidence. It will drive you someplace if you let it. I took a 10-year journey with that guitar in my hand. And, look, thank goodness I walked away from that record deal and got married. And 3 years later, I invented this ridiculous thing, the BeatSeat. I got to try to get my other camera on here. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can make this. See if we can make this work. Let's see. No? Hold on. I think it's going to go like this. Oh, wait. I got it. Watch this, guys. I know what's going on. This has to go like this. Nope. That's not the one. Is this the one? There. That's the one right there. All right, watch it. We're going to do this. No. Still not working. Drag and drop. There we go. You guys got that, right? And then we take the old Logaroo and let's just drop it down here over there. How's that sound? This is Real Talk editing, real-time editing on Real Talk. So, okay, our BeatSeat's all set to go now. So when I actually go over there, I can do that quick little one-on-one here with the camera before we walk over to the BeatSeat. Zabrowski. Oh, I cut off Zabrowski. I'm sorry, buddy. You guys know it was coming. Anyway, let's see. Let's get back to our normal screen if we can do it. What did I do here? Did I mess something up? I'm going back. There we go. So listen, lead with confidence. I believe if you do that, something's really funky right now. Yeah, all right, my buttons aren't working right. That's all right. It will happen. It will happen. Let me just shut it off manually. There we go. So listen, if you lead with confidence, you're going to find yourself like feeling really good about what you're doing. And life is about feeling great. Most of the stuff going on around us is bringing us down. So it's important for us to bring ourselves back up. And I've actually got an interesting clip here I'm going to play for you. You guys have seen that I've been getting these motivational speakers have been now contacting the Real Talk program, and they're dropping content. They're dropping Real Talk on my program. Actually, what they're doing is dropping of my own quotes. So I got 2 different quotes of mine. See, it's still doing this. What's going on over there, dude? All right. I don't know what happened here, but is this working? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we worked it out. It's still acting weird, though. Something is going on here with my system, guys. Shut off. Shut it off. Shut it off. I don't know. It's crazy. I got all this stuff going on. Anyway, let's get back to the topic here. Let's talk about what's important, guys. Okay? It's this clip I got. Okay, so I got Gary V and Grant Cardone both left a little Real Talk clip. You guys may have seen it in my story today. And I'm going to be dropping these on a daily basis because they're coming on now and showing some love. And that's awesome because these guys are some of my favorite people online. So check this out. This is a little clip. We have a few of these going on today, guys, so stick around for the whole show. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Gary V. Real quick, just wanted to share a motivational quote I got from Mark Pyre's Real Talk. It's a show I've been checking out on the down low, and it's when someone says you can't smile and thank them for the fuel. Love this. Take that negativity, use it as your fuel. Crushing it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Grant. Listen, I hope you're 10xing it. I wanted to share one of my favorite quotes by a motivational speaker I check out, and it's see it, believe it, become it. Mark Pyers is a beautiful quote. See it, believe it, become it. You need to see all of your opportunities. You need to believe that you could 10x become them.
Now, I kind of like the Grant Cardone message better than the Gary Vee message, but that's just me. That's just me. And I got lots of those on the can, so we're going to just be dropping them over and over for you guys, which I'm really excited about. I've got all this different content coming out now, guys, with all this face swap stuff. And how could you not be totally pumped about that? Like, one of the stories I wanted to talk about today, I don't think I actually pulled this up for the news now that I realize it. There was a news story I saw earlier where Donald Trump is being challenged by Joe Biden. Did anybody see this? Joe Biden challenges Donald Trump. He wants to have a face-to-face. They want to go at it right before the Iowa caucus. And I want to see it. In fact, I got something here. This was interesting. It was sent to me earlier by the Trump organization. And I'm not sure what this is telling us here, but as soon as we found out they wanted to have a one-on-one, this showed up in my inbox. Didn't know what to do with this. You know what? I'm going to play that one later. How about that? Let's save it. Let's save that one for during the news section. I'll bring it up. Anyway, I'm going to play some music for you guys today. And then get into the news. Well, we usually do it the opposite way. I built another BeatSeat last night. I finished it off the same way with the sunburst.
Hey, what's up, guys? Gary V. Real quick, just wanted to share a motivation.
Gary, we just did you, buddy. We don't need you back out there again. All right? One time is enough from you. Okay? Thanks for coming out. Winning. Crushing it. Crushing it, guys. What's up, guys? Gary V. Just crushing it right now. I love that everybody's crushing it. So check this out. We're going to get into the news. We're going to play some music for you. It's day 395, guys. 395 days in a row of the Real Talk program. And I'm a bit tired, to be honest. You could probably tell. I was up really late working on that BeatSeat, finishing it off in sunburst. I got to build another 4 or 5 before the weekend's over. I'm working crazy on these BeatSeats. I'm working overtime during the day on my real estate business, and then I'm working overtime for you guys on Real Talk. So I'm doing very little for myself, if you think about it. I'm not really doing anything for my personal interests or my personal needs, but they all kind of fill the need in a weird way. You know? I'm putting a lot out there, not just in content online, but energy into this world. And we had another great meeting today. And, it's nice when you are recognized for being a beacon of light. When someone says, you know what, when I turn in this direction, I feel better. And I'm saying that's what I'm here for. That's what this show is here for. This show is to light up the room. Show is to light up your day. It's to remind you that even though you had a rotten morning, we could turn it around, guys. And hey, if you had a great morning, share it with me. Share it with us. Let the world know why you're feeling great, because your positivity rubs off on others. And then those people can start rubbing it off on other people. Before you know it, chain reaction of positivity takes place. I'm Again, this is real stuff, guys. You can't see it, but it happens. A chain reaction occurs. It's starting to happen here, I got to tell you. I was thinking about this today. This is such a long road. We're at day 395 right now. There's multiple shows going on. It's Real Talk. There's all these other things that I'm doing to try to reach other platforms. You know, there's something I realized you guys probably don't get. Maybe you do. Real Talk is a specific platform. It's a specific program about positivity, constant positivity and motivation, right? There is a group of people out there that will never turn into a program like that. They won't tune in at all. They have no interest in just even tuning in to hear what the content is. Like, I don't need it. I want to go and watch comedy, or I want to go and watch this. So when my mind, when my heart starts thinking about how do I reach the world, can't do it with just Real Talk. Can't do it just with Real Talk, because there is a large group of people, no matter how great the show would ever get, will never tune in to this show because of what we're preaching, because of what we're trying to get people to do, which is to be kind. So I started thinking to myself, how do I capture the entirety? Well, it's funny how everything goes back to movies with me. I started thinking about the comedy, Austin Powers. Now, Austin Powers is this guy who's just doing great. He's trying to help the world. And then he's got this nemesis who's really him, but it's Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil, that's one I got to do next for the face swaps. Mr. Bigglesworth. But anyway, so you've got Dr. Evil. You've got Austin Powers. One guy who's going after the evil, or the people who want negative content and whatever, they're going after the comedic stuff. And then you got the whole group of people that would love Real Talk because they want to be inspired. One day, near future, way in the future, I don't know, the two combine into one. And everybody figures it out. They're like, wait, hold on a second. Mark is this guy, and this guy is Mark? And it's funny, a few people have already figured it out. Hey, Jen, how are you? Jennifer Bolton, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell, because that is where the show goes. Please subscribe and ding the bell. We're gaining traction on YouTube. I'm loving it. And it's the best program now because the audio is HD, the video is HD. Unfortunately, here on Insta now, I have to film my screen because this is the whole point of the going on YouTube. Look, I have my signature live now. Like that type of stuff, I can't go backwards, you know. So I have to film the screen, and it's audio, terrible audio. When I go over to my BeatSeat in a little while to rock out for you, it's not going to sound perfect. It's not going to be that great on Insta. So go over to YouTube, subscribe over there. And just reminding everybody today, the importance of leading with confidence. If you go after something like you've been doing it for 50 years, even though it's day one, you will be actually pretty good at it. You will be okay at it. I also think like having fun while you're failing is very important. I remember once I was in college and I was dating this girl, and all of her friends, they were going skiing. I'd never skied in my life. I went skiing one time in my life. This was it. So I go away with them, renting everything because I've never skied in my life before. And I'm going, and they're, oh, we love skiing. We're going to go to the Black Diamonds and the Blue Rush or whatever. I don't know what the hell it is. And I'm like, well, where's the bunny slopes? You know, like I've never gone before. So we go, and I fell like 50,000 times. And I had so much fun. I laughed. I was making jokes about falling. And I remember 2 or 3 of the people that were in the group said, I've never seen anybody go skiing for the first time and have so much fun falling over and over. A few times, like bad guys, like face first. Like I'd get up and be like, well, at least I'm still alive. You know, whatever it was, I was always looking at it like, hey, I'm going to go tackle this thing. I got down the hill once that day without falling. Like I went the whole way down on one run without falling. Every other time I fell 50 times, but I smiled. I laughed. I made jokes about it. And the people that I was with that were there having a great time knew how to ski, didn't want to be dragged down by some guy who's like, hey, when are we leaving? I'm terrible at this. Wherever you find yourself, don't be the person who drags others down. Be the one that lifts them up. Be the one that makes them laugh when they say, geez, this guy, he keeps falling and keeps taking hits over and over, and he keeps getting back up and smiling and laughing and making jokes about it. Because I want to hang out with someone like that. I don't want to hang out with the nice, hey, I can't wait to, it's so cold. When are we going to get out of here? You know what I'm saying? Isma. All right, I need you guys to head over to YouTube. Subscribe and ding the bell over there, because also when you send me notes, that way I can see all of your comments here on my screen, which is awesome. So my one skiing excursion was a fail as far as, Bausch and Laum would say. I fell 500 times. I made it down once without falling. But for me, it's the one time in my life I went skiing, and I see it in my mind as a positive experience, even though I fell more times than you want to fall. Like, nobody wants to fall when they go skiing. I spent more time on my face than I did on the skis, but that's fine. Like I said, your perspective is what is important in life. And don't pay attention to how other people respond to things, okay? Just lean into how you respond. And if you find yourself being really negative about something, change the way you look at it, and the thing that you look at will change. Dr. Wayne Dyer, God rest your soul, my friend. What an amazing quote you gave us. And that's before I started writing quotes. I got that from my friend, my mentor, Jim. Jim, you're the man. And Jim was like, hey, Mark, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. I was like, wait a second, say that again to me? He's like, change the way you're looking at it. Change the way you look at it. When you start looking at it differently, it will be different to you. Wait, hold on. Can you explain that to me one more time, Jim? I'm looking at it like this right now. But if I look at it like this, it is totally different. This is totally different than this. Just change the way you're looking at it. If you're negative about it, flip the script. I'll tell you what happened here. If anybody starts this episode over and watches from the beginning to now, you're going to see how I flipped the script. I started the first 12 minutes of this show kind of like really energy down. I just wasn't feeling it, guys. But the moment real talk starts to happen, the moment the energy of the universe starts to just burst out of me, I let it go. I don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. So listen, I'm going to get to the news. I got some music for you. We got a lot of stuff going on today, guys, but I'm really pumped. Day 395 in a row. I appreciate you guys for all your support. Let's get into the news. Inside a haunted 149-year-old $1 million castle, hidden in San Francisco with underground caves that host events like Google dinner parties. Ooh. Let's check it out. This is a real estate story, guys. I'm a real estate agent. Let's get into it. By the way, if you need to buy or sell in Connecticut or New York, send them to Real Talk. I love this song. It makes me feel like I could talk like this. If you need to buy a house in Connecticut, call the Real Talk team. Let's get into this story. Hidden in San Francisco's Bayview neighborhood is a 4-story castle with underground caves that once was the home to Albion Ale and Porter Brewery. Albion Castle was built in 1870 as a personal residence and brewery, with a natural underground aquifer producing 10,000 gallons of water daily and providing the water needed for ale production. Wait a second, this is in San Francisco? 10,000 gallons of water daily? That's pretty insane, guys. 10,000 gallons of water. That's a lot of water. It's since been a water bottling company, private residence, a tech support center for blog Laughing Squid, and has even hosted smaller events like Google Dinner Party and lavish Halloween Bash. It now belongs to Bill Gilbert, a former San Francisco police officer and real estate investor who bought the castle in 2012 for $900,000. A tall fence and towering trees surround Albion Castle, making it the perfect getaway from the hustle and bustle of the city. I don't even feel like I'm in San Francisco, Jennifer Gilbert, Bill Gilbert's daughter, said. Take a look around the hidden fairy tale home. Good luck trying to find the San Francisco's Albion Castle at 881 Innis Avenue from the street. The property is shielded by high fences and towering trees. It sits in Bayview, one of the San Francisco's southernmost neighborhoods that fronts the bay. I guess that's the story? No, there's a little bit more. Just pictures, really, guys. Maybe I should show you the pictures. Let's see if I can interact. It's not that important. Pictures. It's a castle. It's a castle in San Francisco, 4-story. I'm more impressed by the 10,000 gallons of fresh, natural water that occur in that aquifer on a daily basis. Let's see, produced by the aquifer. Where is that? How much is 10,000 gallons? That's 10,000 gallons, guys. You could produce a ridiculous amount of beer or whatever you're going to make out of 10,000 gallons of water. So let's move on to the next story. So guys, did you see this? This is kind of insane. Longest ever smuggling tunnel found under U.S.-Mexico border. Now, this is the thing that I'm always hearing about because you could build a wall, but they're digging tunnels underground. That's the bigger thing. They're finding their way underground, and you have to hear how advanced these tunnels are. U.S. and Mexican authorities, I'm going to start that over because they're not authorities. U.S. and Mexico, and not Mexico, Mexican. One more time. U.S. and Mexican authorities have uncovered the longest smuggling tunnel ever found at the country's borders. The sophisticated narco tunnel stretches over 3/4 of a mile and is fitted with extensive rail tracks, air vents, high voltage electricity, a drainage system, and a lift. Mexican authorities found an entrance to the underground passageway in an industrial zone in the city of Tijuana last year. U.S. border agents mapped the route of the 4,309-foot tunnel and discovered a suspected exit blocked with hundreds of sandbags in a warehouse district in San Diego. No drugs were found and no arrests have been made, but the tunnel is believed to have been dug by Mexican cartels. The sophistication of this tunnel demonstrates the determination and monetary resources of the cartels, said Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent John Callery. Can I ask you guys a question? Let me ask you a question. You find the tunnel. You don't find drugs. You don't find anybody in the tunnel. Let's just broadcast out there that we found the tunnel. You don't think about setting up a sting operation? Why don't we wait around for their next delivery, guys? Why don't we see if we can set up some cameras and we can capture some surveillance on what's going on here, guys? No, let's just let every news station talk about how there's an underground tunnel 4,309 feet, so they cease their operations there. Are you serious? That's crazy to me. You find out, this is old school stuff. You find out, how do I close this back down? There we go. You find out that there's a tunnel, that they've been bringing drugs from Mexico to the United States for years, probably, through this tunnel. And instead of saying, hey, wait, you know what? Let's set up a couple of Ring cameras over here that notify us when someone's in that tunnel. Why don't we set up one of those little booby traps that tells us when someone's in the tunnel? Next time we have someone there and we know there's someone walking through with pallets of drugs, why don't we be there on the other side? Just seems like a no-brainer to me, guys. I don't know. But no, let's just tell everybody we found a tunnel. That's more important than finding the drugs or the murderers or the cartels. Anyway, I'm not even going to bother reading the rest because I'm a little pissed about that. And this is saying kind of what I was just talking about. The tunnel exposes the limitations of a border wall. It stretches several feet underground in the area and is considered effective against small, crudely built tunnels known as gopher holes. Several feet underground. I wonder how far. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. There is a picture of this. It's like 30, 40, 50 feet down they dig before they start the process of going underground. So it's insane. They have can I show you this? I'm not sure this is going to show up. Let me try. Doing it this way. No, it didn't. Nah. All right. Well, on my screen, I see this thing. And they show this ladder, going up like some crazy ladder. My last story here, guys, you know I'm all into anything with aliens or Egypt. You know, I really was into the Egyptians, the pharaohs. I just love stories about that. And I'm going to talk to you about this one. They just found something pretty cool. Sarcophagus dedicated to the sky god. Latest ancient Egypt trove. Let's see. The mission has found 16 tombs containing 20 sarcophagi. Minya. Egypt's Antiquities Ministry on Thursday unveiled the tombs of ancient high priests and sarcophagus dedicated to the sky god Horus at the archaeological site in Minya Governorate. I don't even know how you say that, guys. The mission found 16 tombs containing 20 sarcophagi, some engraved with hieroglyphics at the Al Gharafi site. I'll tell you what, I try to read quickly. I haven't read any of these stories before I read them, but don't go reading any Egypt pharaoh stories quickly, okay? You're not going to be able to say Al Gharafa like I just did. I had to say it twice to figure out what Al Gharafa was, okay? The shared tombs were dedicated to high priests of the god, same thing, watch this, Jehuti, and senior officials from the late period around 3,000 years ago. They were from the 15th Nome, an ancient Egyptian territorial division ruled over by the provincial governor. One of the stone sarcophagi was dedicated to the god Horus, the son of Isis and Osiris, and features a depiction of the goddess Nut. The goddess Nut? Spreading her wings? There's a goddess named Nut? That sounds nuts! Yeah, we're going to get the goddess Nut up there. Wait, hold on a second. You got a goddess, what's her name? Nut. Crazy. So they're going to have the goddess Nut up there, whatever the hell that is. The ministry also unveiled 10,000 blue and green Ashapti. I think I said that one right. 700 amulets, including some made of pure gold, bearing scarab shapes, and one bearing the figure of a winged cobra. Let me ask you guys something. Where did the Egyptians get all of that gold? Did anybody ever say that? Like, where did they get all of that gold? Isn't it hard to find gold? I feel like we're like looking in rivers and like the rocks. So, ooh, I found a piece of gold. Like, where did they get all that gold? And how, I mean, this is thousands and thousands of years ago, and somehow they had access to all of that gold. I just don't, I mean, maybe it wasn't as precious back then. Maybe it was just like, oh, look, let's just go grab the gold from around the corner over there and just go make something out of it. Everybody had gold. I don't know. Maybe in Egypt, there's gold. You just walk and you just kick up a piece of gold. You're like, oh, look, just throw that in the trash with the other gold. I don't know. But it seems to me that they had a ton of gold, and I don't know how they got that. So going back to the old ancient aliens thing, I'm just saying something weird going on over there, guys. Something weird. So I'll just finish off the rest here. Egypt has in recent years sought to promote archaeological discoveries across the country in a bid to revive tourism, which has taken a hit from the turmoil that followed up in the 2011 uprising. So guys, I have never been to Egypt. It is one of the things that I probably would like to do at some point in my life if we ever have a safe world to travel in. I would never travel anywhere right now. This world is crazy nuts, and I don't think I'm the only one that thinks that. That's why I real talk every day, because everyone is a little out of their mind. And I think if I could help them feel a little better and forget about how horrible things can get, then we'll all be happier. At least I'll be happier. And at the end of the day, guys, do things that make you happy. I'm doing this because it makes me happy. So what do you think? Should we play a little music? I think so. I'll play you guys something. All right, let's see what we got over here. What are you guys feeling like? That's the question. Let me grab the guitar and play you a song. Coming around. All right. How you guys doing today? How I got doing tonight?
open yourself up to the world, and maybe you'll find some happiness. Open your heart up and give more to those who are needing.
Can't believe moments like that happen. I don't even know what happened, guys. I just remember there being some good stuff there. Can't wait to listen back and see. I love just like going, just creating, and just not being defined by something I did yesterday. Not being defined by my failures or my weaknesses or my strengths from yesterday, but what I can do strong today. What I can make happen in this moment. I'm sick of hearing how everybody did something yesterday. What are we going to say we did now, right this moment? What are we doing with this time? I just created something. I'm using my time, guys. That's cataloged. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I said. I don't know what came from there to you. But it just happened. And it's there for good now on YouTube. And that's why I'm so thankful that I'm platformed out. We're everywhere. Twitch just saw that. D Live, anybody who's on, who happened to tune in that moment, just witnessed something. You saw something real happen in front of you. A new song was created. It's not the first time. We've done 20 or 25 here in the last 395 days. We've probably done a lot more. I improvise all the time, guys. I'm not satisfied with my catalog. Oh, I wrote all these songs. What are you going to write next, Mark? That's what I'm always saying to myself. Yeah, I wrote... Okay, it's a great song. What are you going to do next? Well, I'm going to write Meteor.
A meteor hit the surface of my world. Explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world, it showed me love was real. A meteor hit the surface of my world. In a moment of waiting for this moment, I can feel it in my bones now, and I won't let it go. It's a feeling that I never felt before. This time is more than just a dream. Yeah. Now I got it, I'm not letting it go. Whoa, 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 no, no. Meteor hit the surface of my world. Explosion changed the why, how I feel. Shook my world, it showed me love was real. Meteor hit the surface of my world. mine, forever beat as one. There's no way you could ever fade this love. A meteor hit the surface of explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world and it showed me love was real. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Oh, a meteor hit the surface of my world. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Meteor hit the surface of my world.
Good song, but what are you going to write next? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Good song, but what are you going to write next? What are you going to create next? It only matters if you continue to evolve, if you continue to grow, if you continue to create. You know, they say people die. A lot of people, they'll retire and die because they have no reason to continue on. They get to a point, they pushed so hard, and then all of a sudden they feel like they have no purpose, and then they just, You've got to continue to find purpose in your life. And if one chapter comes to an end, you open up a new book, and you start from page 1, and you get into it. Get involved. Get passionate about it. Remember, lead with confidence. Your life will appear completely different when you lead with confidence. Lead with a smile. That's part of confidence. You could tell when someone's uncomfortable. You could see when someone's nervous. You can feel it. When someone smiles at me, I feel that, guys. I feel it. I feel it deep inside when someone smiles. And it's not just someone I know. It's not just when my wife smiles at me or my daughter smiles at me or my son. It's when you smile at me. It's when a stranger, someone I don't even know, smiles at me. I feel it. Let's do our test. I think it's a good time for it right now. So the challenge here is very simple. Don't smile. Whatever I do, just don't smile. It's very simple. And if you smile, you lose. If you smile, I win. It's that simple. So don't smile. I told you don't. But it's hard not to when you see someone smile at you. You feel something. A smile has an energetic value. It costs 0 to the currency holder. It costs 0 to me to give that currency. It's free currency. And it has an energetic reaction. It has a value. It has an effect. Cause and effect. Are you realizing what you have something in your bank account? Even if you don't actually have green, you've got energetic value in your bank account. That's something you can utilize. Incorporate into your existence. Share it with those around you. Share it with your boss. Share it at the office with your employees, whatever. Whatever you give, you get back. That's just something I truly believe too. What you give, you get back. Who's on with me over here on Insta? Oh, my man. Denise is on, and then I also see, it looks like, I'm trying to see. My brother my darling's on right now down in Brazil too. And I love it. So look, guys, this is day 395 in a row We are 5 days away from the 400th episode in a row of Mark Pyers Real Talk. We just got into some crazy music on the BeatSeat. I just improvised a song in real time for everybody. I hope you had a chance to check that out. It's amazing to me that I just did that and maybe nobody saw it. I have no idea if anybody was on when that occurred, but that was ridiculous. Real talk, real time song. Powerful stuff too, guys. I mean, I just let it happen there. So hopefully you guys liked that. And there's one thing I still haven't shared with you, so I'm going to do it now. Darlin, you're going to like this. We got this news today that Joe Biden, who's running for president against Donald Trump, he put out the gauntlet today. He said he wants to go up against Trump and have like a head-to-head debate prior to Iowa. And I had to get the inside scoop, so I called them both. I was like, guys, why don't we do a little something here? It turned to something a little bit more than that, and now Trump has his own TV show. So anyway, look, let's just get into it. Check this out. Wait, is that an... Oh, wait, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. I got to make sure the audio's on or else you can't hear it. All right, let's do this again. This is officially the conversation between Joe Biden and Donald Trump that was brought on by Joe Biden today, where he said he wants to debate Trump live. So check this out.
Just have one quick thing to say. Have you seen Sleepy Joe? Guys, he's so sleepy. He looks like he's gonna fall asleep on stage. I'm just like, Joe, have you seen this footage? Look, I got a clip here. Let's go to the reel. This is the Donald J. Trump show.
Well, I've had enough of your back talk, Donald. And I'm ready to fight you. You can talk about me all you want. My Aunt Judy talks about me sometimes. I like to go over there and see her.
He looks so sleepy. Guys, have you seen this? He's so sleepy. Hey, Joe. Sleepy Joe.
Kids, I like it when they sit on my lap. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I am gonna beat you, Donald Trump. I will be the president of the United States of America for the last thing I do.
Sleepy Joe, last thing you do. Big league.
Big league. So that's just a little something here I got. It's pretty amazing that came through right after Biden requested a one-on-one debate with Trump. So look, this is what we're getting here from the Real Talk program now. This is a variety show. You guys know that, right? You know what we got earlier, motivational stuff, right? Where was it? You saw this? Did you guys see this yet, darling?
Hey, what's up, guys? Gary V. Real quick, just wanted to share a motivational quote I got from Mark Pyers Real Talk. It's a show I've been checking out on the down low. And it's when someone says you can't smile and thank them for the fuel. I love this. Take that negativity, use it as your fuel. Crushing it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Grant. Listen, I hope you're 10Xing it. I wanted to share one of my favorite quotes by a motivational speaker I'll check out. And it's see it, believe it, become it. Mark Pyers is a beautiful quote. See it, believe it, become it. You need to see all of your opportunities. You need to believe that you could 10X become them.
So I'm getting all kinds of crazy, clips sent to the Real Talk program now, motivational speakers that are actually taking the Real Talk quotes and they're laying them out for us, which is kind of cool. We'll start to see more from Gary V and Grant Cardone and maybe even from Ty Lopez and a few other people, Tony Robbins, I don't know. You guys have to tell me who you want to see and then I'll just do it for you. And the crazy thing, I just want you guys to understand, it's a variety show, yes. So instead of me taking a picture of somebody now and then putting a camera in front of my mouth and talking through you, I'm spending a minute and doing these things prior to going live. I'm not spending too much of my time doing it, just so you know. I have, it doesn't take out of my real estate business. This is just, I'm doing it at night before I fall asleep or whatever. I just get a quick thought and I knock it out for the next day. But I am totally 100% focused on my real estate business. And then I have this, period of time at the end of the day, or maybe right before I go live where I'll think of something, I'll just knock it out right before. But the beautiful thing is with the technology now, there's zero editing needed. Like I used to have to record stuff and then I'd put it into an editing software and then I'd have to cut it down. I'd have to put in this. Now it's just like, I could do a clip in like 30 seconds. This right here, I did in one take. Each of these I did in a single
Hey, what's
take.
up, guys? Gary V. Real quick, just wanted to share a motivational quote I got from Mark Pyers Real.
I could have made them better, but I do them. I'm like, okay, that's okay. Drop it out there because I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this. The idea is to get people to understand what I'm saying here. Maybe if they're going to listen to Gary V before they're going to listen to Mark Pyers Real Talk. Okay, bottom line. So if I get Gary V on the screen,
to say, hey guys, Gary Vee, what's going on? Look at real quick, I'm crushing it. And he says, you know, here's one that I don't think I said yet. This hasn't been dropped, but kindness pays out in a different currency. That's one of the next ones you're going to see Gary Vee say. And I'm here to drop another Mark Pyers Real Talk quote. This one's a killer, guys. Crushing it. Totally crushing it. And it's currency. Kindness plays a different type of currency. So I'm going to work on that one, and we'll get it out for you, too. But every day, we're just going to have new motivational clips from these larger-than-life characters. And this show is continuing to become something that just does not exist anywhere on the planet. I hope you guys realize that. I'm having fun. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. But I thought for a while, I'm like, look, I'm the only guy playing that. Only guy. I'm the one who invented it, so I know I'm the only guy playing that, you know?
Just have one quick thing to say. Have you seen Sleepy Joe? Guys, he's so sleepy. He looks like he's gonna fall asleep on stage. I'm just like, Joe, have you seen this footage? Look, I got a clip here. Let's go to the reel. This is the Donald J. Trump show.
Well, I've had enough of your back talk, Donald. I'm ready to fight you. You can talk about me all you want. My Aunt Judy talks about me sometimes. I like to go over there and see her.
He looks so sleepy. Guys, have you seen this? He's so sleepy. Hey, Joe. Sleepy Joe.
Kids,
Sleepy
I
Joe.
like it when they sit on my lap. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I am gonna beat you, Donald Trump. I will be the president of the United States of America. That's the last thing I do.
Sleepy Joe, last thing you do. Big league.
I love that. The last thing you do, big league. So look, you know, I haven't brought much of the voices into the first 300 plus days of the show. And then I think I sat down with Phil Hall, said, you know, Mark, you're like a variety show. You're not really a talk show. You're not a vlog. You're definitely not a vlog. It's kind of like a variety show because you're doing voices and then you're playing music on your invention. And then you're motivating people and inspiring them. So he's like, this is something that's really cool. It's like a variety show. And when he said that, I was like, you know, it's kind of like, I think of like 50s, 40s, 30s through 50s when they had these variety shows, like, you know, they come into town and they drop like open up a couple of crates and all. And, you know, look, this is the 2020 version of a variety show. I come on here and I inspire you with just the real universe coming at us. I mean, honestly, if you guys heard what came out of this BeatSeat and the guitar 15 minutes ago, I don't know. I can't wait to watch it back. I'm going to pop it on my way home and just listen to it. But it was fire and it was real. Every word that came out of me, I think it is a flowing process. I think I'm going to listen back to that one and be like, whoa. Sometimes the words don't make sense. So I'll be like, I'm on to something. Then randomly something random comes into the mix. Today it was all like line after line. I was weaving a play. It was like a play on words live. I don't think people realize what that is. When creativity takes you like that, in front of a crowd, in front of the internet, no rope, nothing to hold you up in case you fall. You guys have seen me plenty of times fail. I've tried a few times to improvise. It just hasn't worked out. Do you think that stops me from going and doing it again the next time? No, because every single attempt is an evolution towards a better me. I know that to be true, so I have no fear in failure. Yesterday, I made a new contact, a new follower on my other show. I told you guys, you don't know about this other show yet, and you should be looking around for it because it's freaking hilarious. Anyway, it's basically most of the stuff you're seeing here with these characters, but there had to be a way for me to reach an audience that's not going to ever come to the Real Talk program. You guys, I hope you understand that. Like we're divided in this world, not just Democrat and Republican, but we're divided as far as good and bad and positive and negative, light and darkness. So if you want to try to reach the dark people and bring them to the light, they will never tune in to the light program. You need to bring them over by going to the darkness and feeding them light without them knowing that's what you're giving them. This type of stuff is light. It's not negativity. Tell me one negative thing you feel. Hey, what's up, guys? Gary Vee, real quick. Just wanted to share a motivational quote I got from Mark Pyers. It's just meant to bring you out of the darkness and make you feel something. Like face swaps. Yesterday we did some other crazy stuff, but
It's all meant to make us feel something and to feel a little better than we did 15 minutes ago. Listen, I got to get going, though. All right, guys? I will see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk. I appreciate you. And let's see what we got here. I'll play some music on the way out. If you have any face swaps you want to see, let me know. And if not, I will see you tomorrow with a whole new set. And this weekend, guys, is the Super Bowl. But I have plenty of availability if you want to get out and look at properties. I got an amazing condo here in town. I'd love to show you. Got a great house here in town that's off limits for this weekend, but I'd love to show you next week. And I'm bringing an amazing property out in Westport, Connecticut for about a little under $1.3 million. So shoot me a message if you know anybody in the Connecticut area that's looking for a home. This one is going to be a showstopper at just under 1.3. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, guys. Day 396 and Friday Night Live. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.